Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. The main reason female teachers sleep with male students. Look, you know what? We got to talk about this. Got to make sure I look good on here though. Anyway. The main reason is that it's not some deep thing. It's not some like long drawn out 6-hour live stream or something about it. They sleep with them because there's a primal sexual attraction. That's it. Come on now, you got some adult women in their 30s. You might have some older. They just haven't been either talked about or caught yet. Sleeping with some guys who haven't even like graduated high school yet, probably just reaching puberty, still young. They haven't filled out goods yet. And women sleeping with them, married women sleeping with them. Now what these young guys got to offer? Now you know it's interesting. The day I'm recording this, I saw something on IG by a fairly well-known guy. Who talks about relationships. I don't feel like advertising for him. But I'll just say this. There was a bunch of women talking about, the men, commenting about the men who, why they ain't getting with the men, why they ain't having sex. I think half of them were capping, but still. This is what they were saying. Oh, they're not mature. They just want sex. You know, they don't want a relationship. Okay. But you got women on the regular, and not bad, like fairly attractive women sleeping with some young guys. Now what that young guy got? Oh, like you get women say, oh, the man has to be mature and everything. That's what they say. How mature is a teenager? No matter how mature, he's still living at home. He still got he ain't worried about paying any bills. He doesn't have to work a 9 to 5. High school, that's fun for a lot of kids. That's just fun. They go have their parties or something, doing their thing, having fun in school. It's like, what? Probably, they probably popular and stuff. They don't have adult responsibilities. And what they going to talk about? They're going to talk about world politics or something like that? Or the economy? Come on now. What they got? They got young bodies and stiff dicks. That's about it. That's the only thing they can really offer these women. They ain't gonna pay the woman's bills or something. She got her own stuff. She got a husband to pay bills. Yet she's sleeping with these young guys. Now they'll try to come up with some stuff like when they get caught. Oh, well, we had such a connection and stuff. They know they were targeting those guys for one reason: sex. And that has to be talked about because that drive, even for the women who ain't gonna go to that level, you still got a lot of women cheating. Why are they cheating? Now they'll say, oh, it was an emotional connection and all of that. No, it was a dead bedroom. Because the primary reason, I'll argue with women on this, primary reason they cheating is sex. If it was some emotional connection, they can get a gay best friend. Seriously. It's just like they can talk to their girlfriends they got in it. No, but you got teachers. And see, think about it. The teacher's in that position to see this young guy, and it's like shoot, a young guy, shoot, he's full of testosterone. He hit puberty. Shoot, he probably drive and shit, get that baseball bat and all of that. What do you think the woman's interested in? And it has to be talked about. And see, the thing is, it's always going to be a problem. It's always going to be a problem because nobody wants to talk about sex. They might skip over it. Yeah, they want to arrest her and all that. Yeah, okay, good, cool. In fact, there was that most recent story about a 31-year-old getting pregnant by a 13-year-old. And that ain't the first time that happened. That ain't the first time. But that's primal. That's hitting women on a deeper level, because we got to talk about that. Because what's the woman's primary thing? I don't care. Yeah, they can make money. They can do all this other stuff. Primary thing is to nurture a man's seed. Primary thing. Babies come into the world through a woman's womb. And don't hit me with anything about these artificial wombs or anything. Most of the world is still going to have babies the rest of the way, no matter what. No matter what. All right? We're going to deal with present reality, and that's speculation. And that's the thing. And when women are horny, when they got that drive in them, they don't care about the guy's age. They don't care about it at all. In fact, there's been a lot of terrible incidents, which on another level, that needs to be addressed about these older women dealing with these younger guys. Like if there's an older man dealing with a younger woman like that, young girl like that, oh shoot, they throwing a book at them. Older women, they ain't in a place to talk. They are not in a place to talk. And what's the primary reason though? It's still the primal thing. That's what has to be discussed. Sex itself needs to be discussed more as adults. As adults. They need to say, look, we have a primal attraction to this young man. This is what these women need to say. You know, they might have got with their husband. They might have had a primal attraction to him at one time. But, you know, let's just be real out here. A lot of women settling. A lot of women settling. A lot of men settling. And people ain't who they want, who have a primal attraction for. That's why you have so much with the sex industry and everything else. And that has to be discussed. And especially in this case, because even if older woman teacher or somebody, could be a woman in the neighborhood, might be attracted to that younger guy because of, just that primal attraction. They ain't saying, is that young guy ready emotionally for the relationship? There's a lot of guys messed up. In fact, a lot of these women don't know. They might be creating a player or a dog. Let me say that again. They might be creating a player or a dog who might come back around, maybe not that particular guy, but dog their daughter. They creating a situation that they later complain about, oh, these guys are players and everything. Women create players. Let's just be real. Women create players. And I'm going to stick with that. Women create players. Their actions, because what they tell you got a woman, like in a 30-year-old woman having sex with a 15-year-old. What's that telling him? Oh, and he probably didn't shoot it. He didn't shoot his shot. What kind of game a 15-year-old got? How's a 15-year-old seducing an older woman? With what? What kind of game he got? What kind of life experience he had for that? So the lesson he gets is, oh, okay, as long as I look good, as long as I look good, come across as sexy to a woman. In fact, they probably just thinking, look, they ain't even getting into the deeper aspects of sex appeal. It's in his mind, it's like, oh, as long as I keep this up, I can get women. And you'll probably get some other women too, because one thing about guys like that, once one woman throws it at them, more will probably come. Heck, I used a scenario like that in my book, Sexual Chemistry. This Mr. Goodbar type, he was initiated by an older woman, a teacher. But it would still come down to that primal attraction, primal sexual attraction. And it's not any deeper than that. But it has to be discussed. And I'm just throwing it out there. Don't say, like, somebody don't come up and try to say, well, they just bad. They say, no, she was horny. She was fucking horny. If she wasn't, she'd leave him alone. But like I said, that creates a player who's going to come back and play probably her daughter that she left at home while she was off with the young. That's just how it works. Sure. Because trust me, I remember when my oldest son was in school, he do 6'3". And everything. And I've always noticed, even when we out together, older women be like looking at him. Shit, when he's in school, I used to have to go up to the school just to show up, show my face, let them know what they had to deal with. Even then, I still be paying attention. I'll be paying attention. But, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing. So, that's all I want y'all to really think about what I just said. Like, sometimes take away all this other stuff. Think about it. It's just sex. It's a primal attraction, primal sex appeal. It's there. It don't have to make sense. It don't go with whatever culture is in place. It happens. And it happens a lot more than people think. And people even want to acknowledge. Because for every teacher that's caught, you know there's about 20, 30, maybe 50 more who aren't. Because all the guy thinking, oh yeah, I got this older woman sucking my dick. Just saying. So, anyway, that's all I have for now. I want y'all to think about what I just said. All right? Talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.